Oh, right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I want to start a Legends series where I cover some of the greatest AoE 2 players of all times. Now, what makes somebody great, in my opinion, is that you have crazy micro, crazy macro, or great economy at home, or blah, blah, blah. No. What makes you a great player, in my book, is if you play the game how you enjoy the game. And Dark Elf, most certainly, enjoys the game how he wants to play it. I've never seen more beautiful cities constructed at 800 ELO than Dark Elf cities. He's one of the very first players that I actually started to cast. And yes, I did see him on T90's channel. But he doesn't have a freaking what's a monopoly on Dark Elf. Dark Elf is amazing, man. Dark Elf is absolutely wonderful. The way he constructs his houses, the way he constructs his base, the way he moves certain villagers over to certain tasks. I hope he still does that today because it is absolutely hilarious. And I think we're slowly getting to that time where he is actually going to start moving some villagers over to do the specific task. Look at this. He has an entire base layout already in his mind where he's constructing these houses, for example. There comes the barracks. Oh, please tell me that he hasn't changed. It doesn't look like he has. The women go to farms. The men go to gold. Lumber, it's a mixed ordeal. Look, this man is like right next to that farm. No, 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 no. These two women go to till the farm. Now, I'm sure some of you in the comments are going to say something like really freaking like inappropriate, but I honestly think this is just harmless horseplay in which he likes the aesthetic look of villagers doing certain tasks. Also, there's a small bug in the game. I wonder if Dark Elf has ever encountered that, where it will only spawn men or it will only spawn women for a long period of time. That must be terrible for his economy. Look at this. All the women are going on to the farms. And when he eventually does go to gold, the gold villagers will, I guarantee you, all be men. No, wow, blue here, Britons, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, covered that. Back to the real action. Can you see this farm placement right here? Absolutely perfect. He lines it out in the same way every single time he realizes that these trees are going to be an issue for his perfect farm placement, especially this one tree over here. Have you ever had like one of those like freaking thorns in your side? You want to do something really, really amazing, but you just can't? Well, that's this mother clucker tree. It's annoying. Stop. Stop being that tree for other people. Even his military buildings are constructed in a similar fashion, neatly organized, and you can really see how this base is taking place. Dark Elf is an individual from South Africa that simply does not care about winning games. It's not about optimal strategy choice here. It's not about the best unit possible. No, he's going to make a little bit of everything. You know why? I know that because I used to be a dark elf too. I think we've all been a dark elf at a certain time. Now, I've never been this crazy. Like, I never put freaking 16 women on farms because I like the aesthetic look of it. But, you know, to each their own. I wonder when he's finally going to go on to gold. His opponent is already up to castle age, significantly faster. Dark Elf gives 0 Fs. Also, look at freaking Blue's like monster chonker walls over. Oh my god. Do you see this gap between the farms? Women and men working together on farms? Disgusting. No, somebody's gonna be real angry that I said that right there. Well, I'm kind of making a joke that, you know, Blue is maybe trying a little bit harder than Dark Elf. Dark Elf is literally just Sim City building, and that's what he's doing. That's what he enjoys. You're gonna get every single upgrade. Oh, I like the look of the sword. Let's get that one. I like the defense upgrade. Mining. Let's get some. No, Dark Elf, you've changed. You've changed. Oh, the sadness. There used to be a long period of time in which Dark Elf would literally just put men on gold. Once again, I believe, I'm going to be completely honest here, I believe it's completely aesthetic. I don't think it has to do anything with gender roles and what. Everything nowadays, man, everything nowadays is so overly flippin' sensitive about everything. It's refreshing to just play Age of Empires sometimes and not worry about what other people think about you. Actually, I think you should go your life not worrying about what other people think about you. Who cares what gender you affiliate yourself with if you're a stay-at-home mom? My wife is a stay-at-home mom and she loves being a stay-at-home mom. Isn't that right?
I'm not always stay at home.
And she's also not always staying home. There was a period of time when I first met my wife at which she was working 70 hours a week, which I respected so much. I instantly fell for her. I mean, somebody who's that dedicated. I'm a very dedicated person myself. As soon as I hop home from work, I hop right onto the stream and I cast games to hopefully one day make a little bit of extra money for my children. I'm contractually obligated to say this as my wife is looking at me. It is not just for my own personal enjoyment. I do this to try and make money for my family.
What? Do you mean non-housewife is not good?
No, no, that's the opposite of what I'm trying to convey here. Housewife is great. Having a job is great. Anything you want to do in your life, man, you know what I would give to be a stay-at-home dad? I would love that role. I think I would really, really enjoy that. I love taking my kids to the park, having a good time with them, yada yada blah 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 blah. Harassment by these crossbow. I think these crossbow can honestly just like shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, move.
Beep
They
poop,
also,
beep poop, beep poop.
hey, don't say pee poop, pee poop, pee poop. This is a very serious cast of one of the top players in Age of Empires called Dark Elf. Jeez, no respect for the serious work. I She's making the angry face at me, guys. Making the angry face. I don't like that face. I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. That's what's happening. No, she's making us. She always knows how to cheer up my day, no matter how hard it is. And today actually was a very, very difficult day at work. And it's nice to just kind of unwind with one of these dark elf kind of a games. It just looks aesthetically pleasing. Everything has its own little place. The archery ranges, the barracks. Don't see any stables. Actually, interesting. He used to always make stables as well, but I guess overproducing 3 units is significantly worse than overproducing 2 units for a long period of time. Has he ever made it to Castle Age yet? I feel like he has, but oh, okay. He has queued Castle. That's why it's gray. He has queued Castle Age, but it is only now beginning because he must get that villager out beforehand. That's hilarious. Actually, Dark Elf has uh, improved a lot in terms of his play because when I was watching him about 6 months ago or something in that nature, oh sorry, he would do this stuff all the time where he would play something wrong and he'd be like, no, unacceptable, delete, not dealing with that nonsense. I just can't wait till he gets to Castle Age and we see his castle placements and whatnot. Absolutely glorious. It honestly makes me want to paint a bob boop beep bop beep boop beep boop beep boop bop Bob Ross painting. Over here we have the skirmishers. They're there to. I knew it. I knew it. I don't know. Is this perfect spacing? I guess he's waiting for these 2 trees to get chopped down. Oh, engaging against cav archers. Uh-oh. Yeah. Knights hard counter skirmishers. Believe it or not the greatest engage for Dark Elf over here. I don't think he's too concerned by it. I think he's more just concerned about staying alive and getting to make what he wants to make. Yeah, it would be great if he would... Supplies? Supplies. He gets supplies. Now, to me, that's like, why are you getting supplies? Unless you're planning on making like 100 million freaking men-at-arms, but it doesn't work on Spearman. It doesn't work on Spearman. Reading the text is important, Dark Elf. That could be your next step. Oh god, no! Oh god, no! Oh god, no. Blue actually doing a really, really good job keeping his army alive, not producing enough army. And I think one of the big issues that Blue is having, and yes, I am correct, is that he does not have the required amount of production buildings. Look how much food this man is floating right now. He could sell some of that food, get some additional gold, then get additional knights out, or send some of these food villagers to gold to really boost his economy. Eco balance is something that pros always talk about, but more so having production buildings, having more archery ranges, having more stables is essential if your goal is to win some games. And surprisingly, Dark Elf does have quite the number of production buildings neatly Dark Elf. I think you could use a little tree over here painted. I know that there's a battle going on right over here, but it's irrelevant. It really is irrelevant. Actually, my goodness, is that a horrible, horrible engage for... I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Why did he get Elite Skirm? He has 13 skirmishers. I feel like Elite Skirm would... Yeah, and that one knight is going to clear up absolutely everything over here. But, hey, you know, more military. Now Elite Skirm's coming in. Yeah, it's like he does the things that he's supposed to do, but he does them like half a second late in terms of his military engagement. Also, he is simply 1TCing it this entire time, which has put him 20, a little bit less than 20, about 18 villagers behind, which is something as well. 2.9k food in the bank. Going camels, that's actually not a bad decision. Oh no! Dark Elf, no! Not the castle drop. That's just wrong. Actually, that's a really, really nice castle from him. And I think this could actually bring the game back for him. Wow, how did everything just turn from Dark Elf's disfavor to his favor? This man is a pro, really knows how to turn games around. Villager after villager seems to be dropping, and at this elo, if that castle gets denied, I would not be surprised. Oh, come on, you can target these villagers over here, dude. That castle's going up. Is it going up? Is it going up? This could be GG right here. Not because blue is in a bad spot, but because his castle didn't go up at 95%. He might now recommit to this castle and send everybody. Oh no. Oh no, F. You had such a huge lead. You just needed more production. You have 2K. Oh my, it is going to go up. It is going to go up. Right? Surely. Okay. My goodness. What am I even watching? More and more, like, look at this. This is so cool though. And I guess the supplies doesn't look so silly anymore if you make this many longswords. Got all of the upgrades. Is lacking a whole bunch of wood. Would be nice to have a TC forward on wood. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be nice to have some wood flow? Wouldn't it be nice to... I can't believe how hard blue threw over here by means of wanting to construct this castle that was not going to go up and then forcing it up. But now that castle is actually kind of paying for itself because all these longswords are just kind of running into the castle fire uncontested. Just doing 800 elo things with my 800 elo friends. 2 camels attacking a market. Swear to God, if they take down that market, I'm gonna lose my flippin' mind. But my goodness, is this calm? Is this peaceful? Is this harmonious? Do I even dare to say? I feel like I'm in perfect equilibrium. It seems like Dark Elf has decided that going up to him is a good decision. As, oh my God, he's getting tripped by blue all over the place. Particles are flying. This castle isn't going to survive. Death is imminent on the horizon. The skies are blackening. Murder holes, the most OP tech, is required at this point, as he knows that his home will surely be under threat shortly. How this sunny day turned sour so quickly, I do not know. These villagers going down unnecessarily, trying to get the last little drops out of this castle, as every single camel archer dies. And now it's time for some more peace and tranquility. Blue has secured his wonderful base. The east is peaceful. Only diplomatic units collecting relics are on this side. On the north, there's wood chopping. On the south, gold mining. And on the west, there's frickin' camels shredding knights to pieces. There's arbalists firing arrows into camels. This is absolute frickin' madness. Will Dark Elf be able to hold on? Please, Dark Elf, please, you have such a wonderful base. I love that you're constructing another castle. I don't love that you're only constructing it with 1 additional villagers. Pikemen are thrown to their deaths. It's an absolute bloodbath over here, or at least it would be if blue ever picked up ballistics. But I don't think he has constructed a university, as I don't see chemistry in, nor do I see ballistics. Microing his little heart out. Cavalier now coming in. Camels engaging quite well against Cavalier, even still, getting that bonus damage against them. But man, oh my, that's a lot of ARB behind. That's a huge ball of ARB. What's going on over here? The Pikeman was trying to take down the Treb. Wow. Looking at this over here, it does seem rather peaceful, doesn't it? I mean, there's some weird walls and stuff. I mean, it's not as peaceful and tranquil. I mean, if I looked at this, I mean, that's a painting right there, you know? Like, just take a step back, take it in, and just, wow. You know? More archery ranges are required, so we're going stacks of 4. That guy single-handedly completed a castle. Has a small trickle of gold. I think he was just so low on wood that he was actually forced to make this forward TC. Now, Dark Elf doesn't like to put his villagers in danger. He doesn't even like constructing villagers from 2 TCs. But in times of war, in times of peril, Dark Elf will do what is required of him. And war there shall be. I am going to have to speed the bejeebies out of this because this recording is going significantly longer than I was anticipating. In addition to that, I'm kind of running out of jokes to do. I thought it would be really funny to go from a peace, tranquil environment back to a completely murderous environment, but I've done that like 2 or 3 times now, and at this point, it's kind of lost its charm. Talking about lost its charm, these ARBs are about to lose their charm. No, they're not. There are enough of them. 26. Murder. Kill. The skirmishers come in. Surely this could be a bad turning point. We're just going to speed up a little bit. Oh, but there's a Trevor. If that Trevor does stay up, I don't see how that Trevor ever stays up, or those villagers stay up for that matter. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath for Dark Elf now. So many villagers being lost, but has the skirmishers here to pick up but needs more pikemen. He is right next to his own production buildings. Can he hold, or is this indeed the GG that I am expecting it to be? That monk, poor man monk. Huh. 69 villagers. Nice. 4 racks. Oh, look at the amount of skirmishers he just queued up. Like, the queuing up is significantly better from Dark Elf. But the actual units, like, he's going for straight trash. He hasn't really gone for any gold units himself. Dark Elf, that is. And he needs way more help. Way more help. Those are your frontline guys. And skirmishers are not doing, like, they're not even tickling these freaking Cavalier. These Cavalier are having an absolute... How did they all die? I guess, oh my god. Is he holding? Please tell me he's not holding. Can he win this? Oh, Cavalier! Actual gold units. That could be hype. Although he's missing a whole bunch of upgrades on the Cavalier that he is going to be getting. Are we at another awkward stalemate where we're going to... I mean, he has... I know he has 8 on gold, but then he also has a trickle of another 4 relics over here. I do not know where that 5th relic went. That, oh, God, dude, if he just gets a couple of mango shots over here... Wow, nice cleanup over there. Oh my god, his production buildings are like right where those ARBs are. If Blue just parks these ARBs right over here, he's probably fine. But the tenacity, the absolute tenacity of Dark Elf over here, sticking with it, sticking in it. Still collecting wood over here, which absolutely should not be occurring. You can actually strangle your opponent off of wood in this particular game. Is he going to be able to get these trebs, or is this castle going to fall? One glorious villager is repairing this. I don't know why he is targeting the trebs. It does look like he's targeting trebs. If he would just target the ARBs, That would be very, very favorable. Will this castle live? No. Yes. Yes. It is yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. No, it will not live. Final answer. Yes, it will go down. Probably. Champion. What I was doing before was not working. Champion must be working over here. What? Going down. Not going down. Going down. Definitely going down. This is where everything falls apart. It must. Getting chemistry. That's a good upgrade. Except you don't have any gold units. Helps. Right next to... How? How are you still up? How did he snipe that? He no, what? He's going for wood over here, but Dark Elf is already on wood over here. You can't outwood the Woodmeister. Wait, did he construct this in such a way so that there's castles in each corner of his base so that it's completely unraidable? That is amazing. Blue needs... What just happened? Dark Elf just spammed every single unit he could possibly think of. He's like, the skirmishers. No, it's not working. Help! A pikeman. It's not working. Freaking cav archers. Yeah, cav archers will do great. A freaking cavalier. Chap, whatever. Just freaking get me out of this situation already. Yeah, that 4 relic gold is now really becoming a larger and larger factor, as this is one of the only gold piles still remaining. This one could also be taken, but that one is not very safe anymore. 0 on gold. 1600 stone. How big of a difference would it have made? Still idle. Oh my god. Just absolutely murdering the last of those arbs. Even Cavalier going down to the amount of freaking skirmishers that are present. I don't think Light Cav is the play. That might be the only thing that he can afford. One more Treb. Mom spaghetti. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. Vomit on my sweater already. These guys have both teched into absolutely everything. There was a time where I thought that there was no way in Merry Christmas that Dark Elf was coming back. Now, I mean, he is still villagers down, but he's military ahead. In addition to that, he has actual gold flow. So he could potentially create another castle over here to complete his glorious, glorious base design. The only thing that truly matters. Oh, he also has gold back here. And I think, yeah, he did figure it. Hey. I know this is a war game and stuff, but sharing is caring. No, says Dark Elf. Sharing is not caring. I'm going to be murdering every single one of your villagers with 4 camel riders. Really, really nice awareness, and he's gonna absolutely kill everything here with very, very minimal force. How many villagers is that? 26 villagers that are now in danger, or at least are slowly getting killed. That's about 1/4 right here of Blue's entire economy that is getting murdered. But now maybe he has an opportunity to push, as there are not that many units on the front. And sure enough, here comes a Treb. But why are you trebbing down wood buildings, which is not that big of a deal? Should be trebbing down this castle, in my opinion, so that you can raid this glorious... This base is glorious for the ratings. Please go ahead and raid me, my dear. This is also a little bit unnecessary, but wow. That raid, actually, yeah, it killed like all 26 of them. That's nutty. That was such a throw by Blue. I mean, I know he wanted to get that gold and stuff, but dude, you have 1600 stone in the bank. Just slow push with castles. Send those 26 villagers to construct like a castle right on all of his production buildings. He won't know what to do. As soon as those uh, pikemen get produced, they're going to get sniped down. I don't think he has the gold to actually get Halberdier, but Halberdier would be pretty tasty here as well. Looks like this castle may go down at this point. Definitely needs a whole bunch more skirmishers as there are more ARBs somehow being produced. Wow. Did you see that line of just dead pikemen over there? Oh, yes! Hussar! Hussar! What an absolute legend Dark Elf is. He doesn't conform to anybody's ways. It looks like Teutonic Fortress. Like, I feel like Dark Elf would totally dig Teutonic Fortress's style of play. So many flippin' pikemen are over here, and those are only light cav, my friend. You can spam light cav till you're blue in the flippin' face. They are eventually going to get cleaned up as Dark Elf throws free traps. This game is never gonna end, is it? Oh my god. I want to cast the action. I want to see what's going on. I wanna like ba da oop boop boop. Wanna know no. Oh no, no. This is where the camel's back has actually been broken. 38 villagers. There's just too much production from Dark Elf. Thank goodness he didn't manage to snipe all of those trebs. Otherwise, it would have taken 5 years for him to reproduce. He's thinking to himself, I did not play 1 hour and 20 minutes to die like this. But indeed, you are going to be dying, Caesar Million? Caesar Million? I'm pretty sure that was his like middle name. Wow. Down to 32 villagers. I don't even know where these villagers are anymore. Clearly, this is now GG. Yes! Called it. Called freaking it. That's exactly where I would have called the GG. Not like 7 times before that or anything. Wait a second. 276 skirmishers? Wow. I'm actually kind of interested to see who collected more resources there and at what point. Yeah, so Caesar Million actually collected more resources throughout most of that game, not by a huge margin, which is odd considering that Dark Elf was only on 1 TC. In addition, it didn't seem like Caesar Million was spending all of those resources quickly enough. Having that 1600 stone to either protect your own eco at home if you're worried about that, or to help that push forward castle after castle after castle could be huge. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this odd strategy cast. It's not going to get you 2000 1v1 elo, surprise surprise, but it is noteworthy. It is amazing to me how there's so many different players that all play Age of Empires in their own way. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. And keep walking. Poopler out.